Her morning coffee costs more than most people's weekly groceries. Her casual Tuesday outfit, worth more than a luxury sedan. Meet Nicole Brydon. A woman who doesn't just live in luxury, she redefines it with every breath she takes. While most of us check our bank accounts before making purchases, Nicole Brydon checks her watch to see if she has time to buy another mansion. This is a woman who turned excess into an empire, who made extravagance her trademark, and who just made a purchase so mind-blowing, so utterly outrageous, that even billionaires are raising their eyebrows. But who is Nicole Brydon? And how did she build a lifestyle that makes royalty look modest? But before we reveal what Nicole just bought, let's hear from today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by TrueFares.com. Visit our website now and shop the latest deals. Don't miss out. Check it out today. Nicole Brydon's day begins where most people's dreams end. Her New York penthouse spans 12,000 square feet across the top 3 floors of a building where neighbors include tech moguls and Hollywood royalty. Floor-to-ceiling windows offer panoramic views of Central Park. The interior, designed by the same architect who created palaces for Middle Eastern royalty. Every room tells a story of wealth. Original Warhol paintings hang casually in the hallway. A Steinway grand piano, one of only 12 in the world with this specific finish, sits in the living room. The master bathroom features gold-plated fixtures and marble imported from the same quarry Michelangelo used. But the penthouse is just where she sleeps. Her real passion? Her collection of automobiles. In a climate-controlled garage that resembles a modern art museum, Nicole houses a fleet that would make car collectors weep with envy. A Bugatti Chiron Supersport, a Rolls-Royce Phantom with a starlight headliner featuring 1,500 fiber optic lights arranged in a constellation that was in the sky on her birthday. A vintage 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO, one of only 36 ever made, valued at over $48 million. And she doesn't just collect them, she drives them. Hard. If her cars are impressive, her wardrobe is legendary. Nicole's closet occupies an entire floor of her penthouse, with custom-built displays for her collection of over 300 designer handbags. Hermes Birkins in every color imaginable. A rare Himalaya Birkin with diamond hardware, price tag $380,000. Limited edition Chanel pieces that never even made it to stores. Louis Vuitton trunks from their private archives. But handbags are just the beginning. Nicole's jewelry collection requires its own temperature-controlled vault with biometric security. Inside, pieces that have graced red carpets and museum exhibitions, a 45-carat pink diamond ring that once belonged to European aristocracy, vintage Cartier pieces from the Art Deco era, a pearl necklace with a provenance tracing back to Indian royalty. Her collection is insured for over $50 million, and that's just what she keeps at home. Fashion Week isn't a spectator sport for Nicole. It's a shopping spree. Designers create custom pieces specifically for her. She's not just a customer. She's a muse, an influencer, and a walking advertisement for the most exclusive brands on earth. Real estate moguls study Nicole Brydon's portfolio the way art students study the masters. Because Nicole doesn't just buy homes, she acquires landmarks. Her Malibu villa sits on 3 acres of prime oceanfront property, 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, an infinity pool that seems to pour directly into the Pacific Ocean. The outdoor kitchen is larger than most people's entire homes. Price tag, $75 million. Then there's her English countryside estate, a 17th century manor house on 200 acres with its own lake, stables, and gardens designed by the same landscape architect who worked on royal properties. She bought it because, in her words, everyone needs a weekend house. And when she wants true privacy, she retreats to her private island in the Caribbean. Yes, an entire island, complete with a main residence, guest villas, a helipad, and a beach that exists solely for her use. But property is just the foundation of Nicole's empire. Let's talk about her toys, the opulence. That's what Nicole named her 180-foot super yacht, and opulence doesn't even begin to describe it. 8 staterooms, each with ensuite bathrooms, featuring Italian marble, a master suite that spans 1,500 square feet with a private deck and jacuzzi, and on the top deck, a helicopter pad, because why dock when you can fly? The crew? 22 full-time staff, including a Michelin-trained chef, a masseuse, and a sommelier who manages a wine cellar valued at over $2 million. But the yacht is for leisurely travel. When Nicole needs speed, she boards her Gulfstream G650ER private jet, one of the fastest civilian aircraft in the world. The interior has been completely customized. Forget airline seats. This is more like a flying luxury apartment. She can, and does, run her business empire from 45,000 feet above the earth. But here's where our story takes an extraordinary turn. Because everything we've just shown you, Nicole considers that her everyday collection. What she just purchased makes all of that look almost modest. Rumors started circulating 3 months ago. Mysterious meetings with auction house executives, private viewings at exclusive galleries, wire transfers that made even Swiss bankers take notice. So what did Nicole Brydon buy? A private island resort in the Maldives, but not just any resort, the entire chain. 12 islands, 50 overwater villas, 2 underwater restaurants, and a marine conservation center. Total cost? $350 million. But Nicole isn't turning this into a public resort. She's keeping it entirely private, for herself, her family, and select guests. It's her personal paradise, her escape from the world, her ultimate statement that there are no limits to what she can acquire. And she's not done. She's investing an additional $100 million in renovations, adding a private concert venue, an art gallery for her growing collection, and a research facility for marine biology. Because even in paradise, Nicole Brydon is building an empire. But let's address the elephant in the room. How does one person afford all of this? The answer lies in Nicole's brilliant mind for business. Nicole built her fortune through a cosmetics company that revolutionized the beauty industry. Her products launched online, went viral, and within 3 years, she was signing deals with major retailers. Annual revenue? Over $500 million. But she didn't stop there. She leveraged her massive social media following into brand partnerships, endorsements, and collaborations that bring in millions more. She's a master of personal branding, turning her lifestyle into a product itself. And she's smart with her money. Real estate investments, tech startups, cryptocurrency portfolios. Nicole has diversified her wealth in ways that ensure it keeps growing, even while she's spending. Of course, a lifestyle this lavish doesn't come without criticism. Social media is divided. Some see Nicole as an inspiration, proof that with hard work and savvy business sense, anyone can achieve their dreams. Her supporters point to her charitable work, the millions she's donated to education programs, disaster relief, and women's entrepreneurship initiatives. They celebrate her success as a self-made woman in a male-dominated business world. Others see her as a symbol of excessive wealth inequality, questioning whether anyone needs 12 handbags worth more than most people's homes. They argue that her lavish displays are tone-deaf in a world where millions struggle to meet basic needs. Nicole's response? She doesn't apologize for her success. In her own words, "I worked for every dollar I have. I took risks. I sacrificed, and I earned this lifestyle. And yes, I'm going to enjoy it." So what's the legacy of Nicole Brydon? Is she simply a symbol of excess, or is she something more? Perhaps she's both. In a world obsessed with wealth and status, Nicole has become the ultimate example of what money can buy. But she's also a reminder of what it takes to get there. The ambition, the risk-taking, the relentless drive to be more, have more, and achieve more. Her latest purchase, that $350 million island paradise, isn't just a piece of real estate. It's a statement, a declaration that there are no limits, no ceilings, no boundaries for those who dare to dream big enough. Love her or criticize her, you can't ignore Nicole Brydon. She's rewritten the rules of luxury living, turned extravagance into an art form, and proven that in the game of wealth, she's not just playing, she's winning. And something tells me she's just getting started. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more stories of extraordinary lives and incredible wealth. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. What do you think of Nicole's lifestyle? Let us know in the comments below.